All right, welcome back to Getting Sober, again. My name is Jay, and today I have a very special message just for you. You are not your past mistakes. I'm going to say that one more time. You are not your past mistakes. But first, if you care about your own sobriety journey as much as we do, we have hundreds of videos on the topics of sobriety and self-improvement. So make sure that you're subscribed to this channel. All right, let's get started. In the article titled The Psychology of Self-Criticism, Why We Tear Ourselves Down and What to Do About It, it states that our past experiences also play a role in our likelihood to self-criticize. Trauma, challenges, and/or criticism from parents or peers during your childhood can stay with us into adulthood and affect our present view of self. Think about that for a moment. Some of us have been walking through life with that painful memory like a rock in our shoe, so to speak, and we just got used to the pain. And after a while, we can get used to walking through life with a little bit of a limp, which can lead to insecurity, a lowered self-esteem, and a negative internal dialogue. With a bitter disposition for people in our lives who seem to have it better, have it together, or seem to have it all figured out. And we can certainly get used to self-medicating just to deal with the discomfort of being an unwilling participant in our own life's journey, stuck in this reality and limited to our life's choices up to this point. But I'm here to remind you that you are not your past mistakes. You're not your past trauma. You're not your past regrets. And you are not the times that you failed. You're not the times that you were laughed at, bullied, or ridiculed. You're not the times that you got cheated on, and you're not the fight that you had 10 years ago over it. You aren't the words that you said the last time that you were angry. You're not your driving record, your credit score, or your resume. And you're not that gap in your employment history from that one time when things went a little sideways. You're not your family history. You're not your generational trauma. And you're not your physical health or your mental health diagnosis. You're no more the last time that you scraped your knee on the playground or the last time that you fell off the monkey bars than the last time that you won on a scratch-off lottery ticket or won a raffle at your company picnic. But we all tend to carry the painful times longer than we do those fond, fuzzy memories or any small victory for that matter. Because when we go down the rabbit hole of self-loathing, we oftentimes overlook the good and only focus on what? The bad, that's right. And then what happens? We can't allow others to love us because we don't love us. So it becomes easy to self-destruct, to self-sabotage, to self-medicate, and to feel like we just don't want to be a bother to anyone else. It's easy to get stuck in the mindset that we want to be better, but we don't believe that we deserve better. Because when the weight of all of our past anxieties and depression start to follow us around like a daily rain cloud in our personal weather forecast, it can be hard to see what's right in front of you, no matter how good, attractive, promising, or appealing as it may be. Just because you drank a lot doesn't mean that you're an alcoholic. Just because you drank for a long time doesn't mean that you're an alcoholic. Just because you want more alcohol when you have a little bit of alcohol just means that you're a human being. A human being who's susceptible to craving addictive substances after having addictive substances. If I gave you a single potato chip and you craved more chips, that doesn't make you a chipaholic. Nobody wants a single M&M or a single spoonful of ice cream. Addictive consumable products play tricks on our brains. They make our brains want more of whatever that was. It's normal to be in a rut and to not know how to get out of it. It's normal to have worse coping mechanisms until you have better coping mechanisms. And it's certainly normal to binge on things that temporarily make you feel good when nothing else seems to make you feel better. Now, does that sound familiar? And it's okay to practice your self-improvement journey, and it's okay to remind yourself that practice makes progress. It's okay to try to be a better version of you and for that process to be a little exhausting, to feel like you need a nap or to cry or both all in the same afternoon. It's okay to feel like you want to isolate for a little while and to also feel like you want to be around people at the same time. It's okay to be conflicted, to have a wide variety of emotions while you're giving up your addictions that deprived you from feeling any type of lasting positive emotions. And it's okay to be a little scared and to not know how to feel while you're feeling all of those feelings. It's okay to talk to a professional. It's okay to talk to your friends, your family, and to admit that this shit's hard and I'm not an expert at being myself yet. It's okay to spend time alone, to spend some time in nature, to spend some time with your pets, or to spend some time under the covers. Your job is the biggest job there is, the job of being you. And it's hard, right? And nobody else can do that job for you. And ever since you left the nest, it's been your job to get yourself safely across the finish line, whenever that happens to be. And maybe when you're strong enough, brave enough, and ready enough, you can help others to get to where they're going a little safer too. In the article, How Can I Practice Self-Compassion During My Addiction Recovery Journey? The question is asked, how do I acknowledge my own effort? The article goes on to say, every step you take towards recovery is a win, even if some of those wins feel almost too small for anyone else to notice. Celebrate progress, big and small, to remind yourself that change is a process, not an overnight transformation. Reflect on how far you've come and take pride in the effort that you're making to better your life. Most of the time, we get confused that doing what we're supposed to do, aka our responsibilities, isn't a win just because it's what we're supposed to do. Most of us should consider ourselves lucky if there's anyone in our own house who would thank us or even recognize the fact that the house isn't a mess, that the dishes are washed or put away, that the floors are swept and vacuumed, and that the countertops are free of crumbs. But the real shift and the real change starts to happen when you are proud of you, that you are proud that your bed is made, that you had a decent breakfast, and that you took your vitamins, that you got a little exercise today, and that you read a few pages in your new book before bed, that you didn't drink or smoke or vape, and that you chose to eat healthy for all 3 meals or maybe just 2. And that you gave yourself bonus points for buying healthy snacks, and that you're working on reducing your portion sizes to actually match your caloric need for the day. Because just like the fact that nobody else can eat healthy for us, nobody else can get sober for us either. We do it for ourselves, which is part of self-love, self-compassion, and self-care. And that may not come with a pat on the back or congratulations from anyone else. And also, too, it may be a little while before those people that you hurt during those years that you were binge drinking start to feel comfortable enough to start to believe that you've changed. Especially if all the people in your life got scared off by your poor behavior while you were drinking. But what's the theme of today's video? You are not your past mistakes. Give yourself time to heal mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. Give those people that you've hurt the time and the space that they need to heal as well. And while you're working on this montage moment in the next chapter of your life story, I want you to remember that you are not the times that you were less than your best. Those chapters are over. If there's still breath in your lungs and a beat in your heart, there's still time to choose better today than the worst decisions from yesterday. There's still time to choose better tomorrow to make up for the times that you were less than your best before you watch this video today. You may not be perfect today, tomorrow, or the next day, but you can practice and you will inevitably make progress. And that also means practicing learning how to be less self-critical. That also means practicing replacing the negative self-chatter in your mind. To find those positive reasons to pat yourself on the back. To start stringing together consecutive days that you're able to say thanks yesterday me for thinking about my needs today. Today me who's working on becoming a better me tomorrow. So that I prove to myself tomorrow, just like I'm proving to myself today, that I am not my past pain, trauma, or embarrassment. That the worst of me has already happened to me. And I'm looking towards and looking forward to being the best version of me. And if you're looking forward to being the best version of you, comment down below and say, I'm working towards being my best self. So, what do you think of today's video? Do you still have a hard time being kind to yourself? I know I do. Still, every single day, it's still a little bit of a struggle. Do you still continue to let the pain from the past hold you back from being a better version of you tomorrow? And what are some of the ways that you are practicing self-care and giving yourself a pat on the back? Tell us your thoughts by leaving us a comment in the comment section down below. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to show your support for everybody here in this sobriety community by giving this video a thumbs up. But if you're ready to binge watch another one of our helpful videos, click on the link in the top corner of the screen. And with that, I want to wish you good luck on your self-improvement journey, and I will see you in the next video.
If you want to see another one of our videos, click here.